Hello grade 10 children. Welcome once again to our English lesson. This lesson focuses on Unit 5 of your grade 10 textbook. Today we are going to practice writing. Let's learn how to write a formal letter correctly. Okay, let's start the lesson. Children, sometimes for official purposes you have to write letters. These letters are different from the letters you write to your friends or relatives. They are more formal. So let me teach you how to write a formal letter correctly. This will be quite useful as writing formal letters could be one item of your O-level paper too. Now children, before we learn how to write a formal letter, let's read one to understand what it basically looks like. Children, this is the letter you have on page 44 of your textbook. Let's go through it section by section. As you can see, the first part is the sender's address. Pubudupura Dampitiya. So when you are writing a letter, it's your address that should appear in this place. And there's one thing you need to note down. You don't write your name above the address. Below that, you have to write the date. Note how it's written here. 13/3/2015. Date, month and the year. Next, you have another address. This is the address of the receiver. Receiver is the person to whom you are writing the letter. Here it's the Mayor, Municipal Council, Dampitiya. The mayor is the designation of the receiver. In other words, it's his post. So when you are writing a formal letter, usually you write the receiver's address along with his designation, such as the director, the manager, the chairman, etc. Remember to start both words with capital letters. If there is no designation, you can start very formally with his or her name like this, Mr. G.A. Pereira. Next is the salutation. Here it's Dear Sir. And again you have to start both words with capital letters. Now if you are writing to a lady, you can say Dear Madam. Next you have the subject or the topic of the letter. In the topic, you start each important word with a capital letter and the topic is always underlined. See how it's done in this letter? Complaint against dumping garbage in public places. There may be other situations where you write formal letters like inquiring, informing, inviting, thanking, apologizing, etc. So you need to write the topic to suit the situation like this. Okay, next you have the body of the letter. It's usually written in 3 short paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you introduce who you are if necessary and briefly say why you are writing the letter. And then in the second paragraph, you give details about the matter you are writing. And in the third paragraph, you write what is expected from the receiver if there's anything you want him to do. And then you thank him. Next, you have to write a suitable closing. In this letter, the closing is yours faithfully. Remember, most of the time students make mistakes when they write the closing. There is no apostrophe here when you write yours. Here is another way to write the closing in a formal letter. Yours truly. Okay children, finally you end the letter with the sender's signature and name. And if you are the sender, if you have a designation, that too you can mention below your name. I hope you are clear about the format of a formal letter now. But before we start writing a letter, there are a few more things I want to teach. When you are writing a formal letter, your language also should be very formal. These tips will help you. Avoid contractions. All verb forms must be written in full. It is inappropriate if you say, I'd be extremely grateful. The correct way to say is, I would be extremely grateful. And also limit the use of active verbs. Use passive voice whenever possible. It is inappropriate if you say, I will send you all the relevant information as soon as possible. The correct way to say is, all the relevant information will be sent to you as soon as possible. Hope everything is clear to you now. Okay children, let's do an activity now. Here you have a letter of permission written by a father to the principal of his son's school. But the parts of this letter are jumbled. You have to rearrange the parts and write a meaningful letter. Okay, you can pause the video, take your notebook and do it now. Okay, let's check whether you have done it correctly. Here is the letter in the correct order. Let's read it together. Number 20, Main Street, Mathara. 20th October 2020. The Principal, Kumara Vidyalaya, Mathara. Dear Sir, Letter of Permission. This is regarding the annual trip of grade 10 students to Kandy. I would like to give permission to my son Isuru Pereira to go on this trip. Yours faithfully, B. Pereira. Hope you got it correct. Children, at the O-level exam, you sometimes get to write a formal letter. You can score 10 marks if you write it correctly. So let's attempt a question from a past paper. This is from the 2016 O-level paper. You can pause the video and try it now. Okay, you can now compare what you have written with this letter. I will read it for you. The Secretary, English Literary Association, Kumara Vidyalaya, Mathara, 12-10-2020. The Director, National Museum, Colombo. Dear Sir, request for permission. I am the Secretary of the English Literary Association of Kumara Vidyalaya, Mathara. The members of our association have decided to make a visit to the National Museum, Colombo. We plan to make our visit on the 28th of October around 10 a.m. There are 40 students and 3 teachers in our group. We kindly request you to give us permission to visit the museum on this day. We would also like to see the special collection and take photographs. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Aruna Gunasena. Okay children, now we have come to the end of today's lesson. In this lesson, we practiced how to write a formal letter correctly. Next time also I plan to teach you writing. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Goodbye.